What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the World Juice channel. Welcome back to the Madden 21 on the PC retro rebuild of the Cleveland Browns. That's right. In the last episode, we did the first season, the 2009 NFL season with the 2010 NFL draft there. It was a whole mashup of the entire 2009 season. Now we sit in the 2010 regular season, week 3. I'll show you guys that in a second because we got to talk about the draft class because there's a certain Cam Newton in this draft class. But I told you guys in the last episode that I would not draft Cam Newton even if we had the opportunity to, because we took him in the Miami Dolphins series and he was our quarterback until the end. So we will not do that again. I want to shake things up, get different faces in different places. So basically we will take somebody different, but that's for a different episode because hopefully we're in the playoffs this year. Maybe not by the start of our record as you guys will see, but hopefully we make it to the playoffs this year. Make sure to smash that like button, notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club and let's get into the video. All right, here we are in week 3 of 2010, and we are 0-2. Yeah, I told you that we might not make the playoffs because we're 0-2. But we started 0-2 in the Dolphins series a bunch, and we ended up making the playoffs a lot of those times. So it's not the worst thing in the world to be 0-2, but it's not the best thing, obviously. Romeo Crennel is obviously still the head coach because we are Romeo Crennel. Let's take a look at the lineup. We've got Jamarcus Russell as our starting quarterback for this season. And Troy Smith as our backup. I signed him at a free agency. That is obviously not ideal. Not ideal in the lightest, but I didn't want to take any of the rookies. Sam Bradford was bad. Jimmy Clausen's bad. Colt McCoy's bad. That whole draft class for quarterbacks is just bad. So I didn't want to take anybody. We got Jamarcus Russell. I think he was in free agency, or he was, I don't remember where we got him, but he's here. We got Darren McFadden as our starting running back with Ricky Williams as our backup. Darren McFadden hopefully will grow into a stud of a running back. This is only year 2 for him, so hopefully he continues to grow. He's already a 76 overall. At wide receiver, we got Steve Smith, and over on the right side, Braylon Edwards, along with Antonio Brown. So that's a big 1-2-3 right there for wide receiver. Oh, excuse me, I don't know what happened in my throat there. Whoa. All right. So we got Steve Smith. That's a big upgrade. I forget what I traded for Steve Smith. I think it was one of those linemen that I traded for Steve Smith. So I don't know how long he's going to be here, but we got him for a while, hopefully. On the offensive line, I like this offensive line. I think it's very, very solid. We got Joe Thomas and Trent Williams on the edges as the tackles. So hopefully Trent Williams grows into a stud. We obviously know Joe Thomas is a stud. So that nobody's getting through the left side. They're going to have to come with the middle. But if they go up the middle, we got Alex Mack. At center, we got Steinbach at right or left guard and Garza at right guard. So I'm going to need a left guard and a right guard at some point. But this season they should do well. They should hold on. And then we got O'Hara as a backup center. Matt Light we signed as a backup left tackle. We've got Rob Gronkowski that we drafted as our top tight end. He comes in and is obviously our top tight end because we didn't have any tight ends. I like this offense. I think this offense can win maybe 9 games. I think this offense can win 9 games. I would like to think, but checking out the defense, we've got a lot of potential here. We got Earl Thomas at free safety. We got Sean Lee, and we got Geno Atkins. Lots of guys with hidden development that could grow into phenomenal players. I hope so. We've also got Dakota Watson, who has, I'm guessing that's star. I wouldn't assume that Dakota Watson has anything higher than star potential or star development. Rashard Jones, I'm guessing, is superstar. Earl Thomas is X Factor, Sean Lee's X Factor, Geno Atkins is X Factor. Just by their name alone, I'm guessing that they're X Factor, but they would also be Superstar. I have no idea. Devin McCourty, I think, has Superstar. And Rashad Jones, I think, has that superstar as well. I don't know, but this defense is very good too. It's not like it's not Super Bowl level, but it is very solid. And I'm assuming that we win some games with this team. I have no idea though. We've got some potential here. We got young Chris Long. We've got 3 rookie defensive players starting. We got a nice two young corners that are like 25, plus Devin McCourty, who we took last year, who's young. We've got a young Wembley as a linebacker. This team is young and it's ready to go. That's why it's 76 overall. I hope that we can at least win some games here. Checking our draft picks for this season, we currently have the 11th pick and the 30th pick. Our pick is currently the 11th, and then we've got Denver's first round picks, so they are 30th right now. We've got 2 second round picks, 3 third round picks, 2 fourth round picks, and a 5th round pick this year. So we could probably trade some of those picks in the draft, or maybe just take people in the draft to fill out the team as depth. I don't know yet. We may end up doing that offseason in this video, depending on if we make the playoffs or not. We'll have to wait and see. Smash that like button, notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club. Let's get simulated, and I'll catch you guys up when something good happens. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, Week 16. Now, I know this isn't Week 17 like we usually do, but this is a big game. This is for the division. This game against the Bengals is for the division. Yeah, I know. We're 9-5 in year number 2. We are 9-5, going up against the 9-5 Bengals. If we take a look at the standings, 9-5 versus 9-5. So whoever wins this game wins the division and clinches a playoff spot. The other team probably makes the playoffs as well at a 9 at well, they'd be 9-6, hopefully 10-6 if we beat the Steelers next week. But this is what the playoffs is looking like right now. The Bengals are the 2 seed. We are the 5 seed. If we beat the Bengals, we go up to the 2 seed. So, yeah, there's a lot on this game, and I'm excited for it. So we're going to not play the Week 17 game. We're going to play this Week 16 game against the Bengals. Let's take a look at the roster before we do. It's looking mighty, mighty crispy. So it turns out that Joe Thomas is a stud. We all knew that. But it also turns out that Trent Williams is a stud as well. He becomes an X factor, and he's an 81 overall on the right tackle spot. Rob Gronkowski, X factor. Antonio Brown, X factor, baby. Let's go. And Jamarcus Russell is a 73 overall. He has played amazingly well in these simulated games, so he's doing amazing. Our offense is looking very good. As for the defense, it's looking good. Very, very good. Geno Atkins is a superstar. Sean Lee's a superstar. And Earl Thomas is an X factor. Devin McCourty ends up being a superstar as well. We haven't figured out what Rashad Jones is yet because he hasn't played that much. But this defense is good. This defense is solid. Nice young core here at linebacker, except for DeQuell Jackson because he's a little bit older. He's 26, so that's the same age as Wembley, I think, yeah. So, I mean, it's all right. DeQuell Jackson does get hurt a little bit too much. I'd prefer him not to get hurt that much, but he does seem to be a little bit injury prone. But taking a look at the stats now, let's go look at the stats. We still have 2 games obviously to play, but I probably will forget to look at the stats later, so we might as well show them now. Jamarcus Russell, 3,400 passing yards, 31 touchdowns, 8 picks. Not bad for Jamarcus Russell. For what Jamarcus is, that is not bad at all. Running the football, Darren McFadden had 676 yards so far this season, 3 touchdowns. Ricky Williams seems to be getting a lot of the goal line possessions, which is all right, I guess, but I'd prefer Darren McFadden too because we're trying to grow him. As for receiving, Steve Smith is very, very close to 1,000 yards. He's got 959 with 5 touchdowns. Rob Gronkowski's got 10 touchdowns this season and 622 yards receiving. Antonio Brown 683 as a rookie, and Braylon Edwards 816. So good receiving stats for these guys. I'm very impressed by that. As for tackling, Sean Lee with 86 tackles and a sack with an interception as well. We got a lot of interceptions. Holy crap. Brodney Poole's got 3, Devin McCourty's got 3, DeQuell Jackson 2, Eric Wright 2, Sean Lee 1, Brandon Browner 1, Earl Thomas 1, Dakota Watson 1. Holy crap, that's a lot of interceptions. How many sacks? Who's leading the sacks? Cameron Wembley is leading sacks with 5, 4.5 for Chris Long. Sean Lee's got 1 like we saw, 1.5 for DeQuell Jackson, 2.5 for Geno Atkins. Tackles are looking solid. Anybody get any defensive touchdowns? No defensive touchdowns. 1 block, 2 blocked field goals attempts. That's pretty cool. Chris Long and Corey Williams. As for kicking, Steven Gostkowski is 48 for 48 on extra points and 7 for 11 on field goals. He hit 52-yarder this season. And kick returning, Darren McFadden and Brian Robisky and Maskwell haven't done anything really. Steve Smith did return a punt. That's pretty cool. We don't really get a lot of punt returns in simulation, so that's awesome that he returned one. But now we check out the awards. Oh, Madden. Oh, Madden. What? Why? Why? Mark Sanchez is your front runner for MVP. Coach of the Year is Kyle Shanahan. In the AFC, Mark Sanchez is Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year is Paul Posluszny. Rookie of the Year is between Rob Gronkowski and Antonio Brown, so that's pretty cool. Devin McCourty's got Defensive Rookie of the Year all wrapped up, hopefully, with Sean Lee there too. Sanchez is best quarterback, so at least it's consistent. Cedric Benson's leading best running back. Best wide receiver is Lance Moore. Offensive lineman is Nick Mangold with Joe Thomas right there. Mario Williams is best defensive lineman. Sean Merriam is best linebacker. Chris Crocker is best defensive back. And best kicker is Matt Bryant. So, all right. Jamarcus Russell's in 6th for the Offensive Player of the Year. You know this game is broken when Mark Sanchez is probably going to win MVP and Offensive Player of the Year, and Jamarcus Russell is going to finish in 6th probably for Offensive Player of the Year. That's absolutely crazy. But now, let's get into the game. Our most important game of the series so far. This is for the division. Bengals, Browns. Let's get it. All right, so we start here on defense in the first quarter. Carson Palmer is in the shotgun with the best running back in the AFC. To his right, he fires it. Is that Chad Ochocinco? I think it is. Chad Ochocinco with the catch. And they move in closer to the end zone from the 5 now. This is getting a little bit worried. They hand it off to Cedric Benson, and he just bullies his way into the end zone. Cedric Benson scores, and the Bengals lead early. All right, we've got 3rd down and 10. Trying to score, make something out of this. I'm going to hot route Antonio Brown for a slant route. Let's see how good Jamarcus Russell's arm is here. It's going to be Antonio Brown. The hot route works to perfection, and we move forward here. Let's end the first quarter and hopefully tie this game back up. All right, I'm looking at Rob Gronkowski here on this fade, this corner route. I'm looking at him. I'm going to have to take a roll out of the pocket. Gronkowski's open, back of the end zone. It's knocked incomplete. I waited just a second too late for that. I had it, and I just missed it. Oh, that's frustrating. I had Gronkowski open in the corner. And we're going to hand it off to Darren McFadden, who gets nowhere on that one. All right. We cannot walk away without a touchdown here. We need a touchdown on this play. We cannot win this game against the Bengals without a touchdown. I'm going to feed it to Antonio Brown, but Jamarcus is off target. Jamarcus was off target. He had Antonio Brown open. The frustration as Steven Gostkowski buries the field goal. I say we need a touchdown, and we end up not getting it. Okay, so 3rd and 4. The Bengals went down the field and scored on our defense again, so that's not good. But we find Rob Gronkowski here to keep the drive alive. 1st down for the Browns. Now let's see if we can get something going here. Jamarcus Russell under center. Takes the snap, hands it to McFadden. McFadden gets an open lane, a juke move, and he's down at the 3. Keep it moving. Get this ball to Darren. Take it in, Darren. He scores, and we're down by 3. All right, it's 21-10. This Bengals offense is dangerous. But I may have just found a dangerous weapon in Steve Smith, who's going to take it all the way to the house before the half is complete. One play, Steve Smith, 1,000 yards, and we're still in this. Okay, we actually have a chance to take a lead here, early third quarter. I'm going to fire this quickly. It's caught by Braylon Edwards. He breaks a tackle but can't break another one. He gets down to the 3. This is a big, big play here. The handoff is to Ricky Williams. He tries to fight his way in, but he can't do it. We're going to keep the no-huddle going. Keep that no-huddle rocking because I'm going to roll, and I'm going to run this in with Jamarcus. There it is, and we have the lead for the first time today. All right, on defense here, 3rd and 5. 24-21, but they're at the red zone. Not in it yet, but they will be after this catch. Good tackle at the 17-yard line. Carson Palmer in this offense has been dominating the Cleveland Browns here. It is 4th and 1. We're playing man coverage. We just got to hope that our defense can stop him here, get some pressure on Carson. It's going to be a quick throw slant, and he catches it. Chad Ochocinco converts the first down. Okay. Come on, boys. We need this. We need a stop here. Get some pressure on Carson. He's going to throw it in. It's caught at the 3-yard line. Good close down speed. I don't think we can't keep up with this Bengals team. This Bengals team is high powered. I can see why they are the same win-loss record as us. They probably should be a little bit higher. Earl Thomas, baby, brings the pressure and makes it 3rd down. All right, we're going to play zone with a little bit of linebacker blitz. DeQuell Jackson, he's going to try. I'm going to try and bring him in the middle. He breaks through. He affects the pass. Enough. Yes, let's go. Who was that? Who is that? I can't tell who that is. 24. Is that Browner? No, it's not Browner. They're going to kick the field goal to attempt to tie this game. What a save. DeQuell Jackson with the pressure on Carson Palmer. And then the amazing touchdown saving tackle from the corner. And it's up and good, but it's tied. We still have the advantage here. All right, so our defense turned it over. You know how I said in the last highlight that we still had the advantage? Well, the advantage is gone because Jamarcus turns it over, gives the Bengals tremendous field position, and a wide open Chad Ochocinco for a touchdown. What are we doing, boys? We're losing this game. 3rd down and 6. We need a touchdown. There's no other option. We need a touchdown here. Gronkowski with the save. Gronkowski catches it. And now we need a touchdown here. We probably make the playoffs even if we lose, but I want to win the division, and Darren McFadden wants to win the division too with a huge run up the middle. He wants to win this division. Everybody on this team wants the division. I got to throw this away. It wasn't what I wanted. I didn't see anything I liked there. From the 7, 2nd and goal. We've got slants going all over the place. Quick throw, quick catch. Antonio Brown, how is that not in the end zone? I don't know how that wasn't a touchdown, but we'll have to survive here because I'm going to run this in with Jamarcus Russell, and we tie the game back up, baby. The game is on the line. It is 31-31, 2:32 to go in the game, and the Bengals have the ball. Carson Palmer has all the time in the world to throw this football, and he finds an open man, but he dropped it. He dropped it. Big hit on Cedric Benson, dropped it. We got to make sure we get more pressure. We cannot have Carson Palmer having that much time in the pocket to find a receiver. He's got to get this ball off quickly. He does to Cedric Benson again. That's the 2nd time they went to him. We stop him. It's 3rd and 2. Get to the quarterback. Get to the quarterback. We're sending everybody. Oh, it's 2-minute warning. Okay, it's 2-minute warning. This may be a bad option. This may be a bad decision to do, but I'm sending everybody. The middle of the field's going to be wide open. We got to get to Carson. This is an all-or-nothing play from a desperate defense, and it's caught. Okay. 1st down and 10. If we can hold them to at least a field goal, that would be good. Brandon Browner with a nice tackle in the open field. They're going to keep running no huddle here. They're wasting a lot of time. We got to get this football back. Carson with another underneath throw to Cedric Benson. Big tackle. Brings some pressure with the free safety blitz. Another wide open man. What are we doing here, defense? What are we doing here, defense? We got to call a timeout. Oh, we're going to lose this game, bro. There's under a minute to go. Why are we letting everybody open? Come on, team. The defense has got to be. Oh, they're gonna run the football, and they're gonna. Oh no! I can't call a timeout. I can't call a timeout. It's not worth it. They're gonna score. This game's over. We lost. This game is over. We've lost this game because our defense could not stop the Bengals. Just let him score. Let him score. We got 30 seconds. Oh, we need a touchdown in 30 seconds. Check that. We need a touchdown in 12 seconds. And it's 4th down. Just lob this up. Throw an interception. Oh, we had the division. And we lost it. All right, checking out the stats. Jamarcus Russell, 16 of 33, 248 yards, a touchdown and a pick. Our offense did enough. Our offense did enough to win this game. Our defense just did not. Darren McFadden, 14 carries, 91 yards, and a touchdown. Jamarcus Russell had 2 rushing touchdowns. Rob Gronkowski, 6 catches, 78 yards. Steve Smith had a touchdown. Defense, Eric Wright, 11 tackles. Oh, Eric Wright was the one who made that tackle at the goal line. He had 1 tackle for loss. We only got to Carson Palmer 1 time with a sack. That's why we lost this game, because we couldn't make any pressure on Carson Palmer, and then he just had plenty of time to just carve up the middle of the field on our defense. We didn't pick off Palmer once. That's just a frustrating game. Oh, man, and we lose the division. We got to beat the Steelers now to make sure that we're in the playoffs. I don't even know if we're going to be in the playoffs. All right, we've got 9-6 versus 9-6. So the Steelers won their game. If we lose this game, we lose the playoff opportunity. We are by no means in the playoffs guaranteed. We are currently the 5 seed, but the Steelers are the 6 seed. And if we go over here to standings and we take a look at the AFC standings, we currently sit with a lot of teams close to us. If the Broncos win, they're 9-7. The Steelers are 9-7, and we fall to 9-7. But the Chargers could win; they go to 10-6. If we lose, we go to 9-7. It's just there's some possibilities where we don't win this game and we don't make the playoffs, and I don't want that. So we're gonna simulate this live, simulate to next week. Can we do it here? Get a W, please get a W. We got a W. We're in the playoffs. We're in the playoffs, but at what seed? We're facing the Chargers. We got a lot of upgrades to do. We're facing the Chargers. What do? We're still the 5 seed. We are still the 5 seed in the playoffs. So if we would have lost, we might have made it in as the 7 seed, but we would have had to go up against the Bengals again. I don't want to go up against the Bengals. I would rather go up against Phil Rivers and this Chargers team. I would rather do that than play the Bengals, because the Bengals just absolutely were too much for us to handle in that game in Week 16. But checking out the final roster before the playoffs, Joe Thomas is up to a 93. Trent Williams is up to an 83. Gronk's an 80. C. Smith an 89. Antonio Brown's a 77. Earl Thomas 78. Sean Lee 77. Geno Atkins 74. We've got a good team. We've got a team that is good enough to make it to an AFC Championship game. But will we? That's going to be in the next episode, though. I guess we could take a look at final stats on the season. Jamarcus Russell, 4,000 passing yards, 34 touchdowns, 9 picks. Darren McFadden got 840 rushing yards. Steve Smith did get over 1,000 receiving yards because of that game that we had in Week 16. We got him over 1,000 yards in that game. As for the defense, 97 tackles for Brodney Poole. Did we get a lot of sacks? Cameron Wimby finishes with 7 sacks. Devin McCourty, 3 interceptions. Brodney Poole, 3 interceptions. Anybody get a pick 6 in that final game? It doesn't look like it, no. So that is the final stats. We checked the yearly awards, just make sure everything's confirmed. Aaron Rodgers ends up passing Mark Sanchez for the MVP. Good job, Madden. You saved yourself on that one. You saved yourself. Adam Gase is the coach of the year. But Mark Sanchez does win Rookie of the Year, probably. Jamarcus Russell finishes in 4th for Player of the Year. Paul Posluszny is Defensive Player of the Year. Rob Gronkowski wins Rookie of the Year. And McCourty wins Defensive Rookie of the Year. Let's go. We get 2 Rookies of the Year for offense and defense. Mark Sanchez is the best quarterback. Cedric Benson is the best running back. Nate Washington, best receiver. Nick Mango, best lineman. Mario Williams, best D-lineman. Sean Merriman, best linebacker. Chris Crocker, best defensive back. And Adam Vinatieri, best kicker. So at least Madden saved themselves there and gave Aaron Rodgers the MVP than Mark Sanchez. That's very much a better option. So in the next episode, we will play the playoff special. If we make it to the Super Bowl, great. And then we'll play that. It'll be its own thing, just like in the Dolphins series. If we lose, whenever we lose in the playoffs, then we'll just go automatically to the offseason. It'll just be a jumbled up episode, and it'll be a combination of both of those. But make sure to smash that like button, and notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club. I'll see you guys in the playoffs. See ya!